Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we are back with Dylan the dog bag, and we're going to get hopefully most of his face done. I've just remembered I forgot to get the one drills. They can wait till next time, I can't be asked. So yeah, we're going to branch it off and start with this number 7 drill, and let's just get my number 7s. I'm not very well prepared today. Number 7, there we go. Lovely. Why have I took all the plastic off? I don't know. I need something to lean on. See, not really with it today. Now, we have got quite a lot to cover here, guys. And I think we'll start this off with a song that I was going to play way back when we did up here in episode 1. But I totally forgot. So we're going to play a song, and I'll be back in a minute once I've prepared that song. I'm sorry if I set anyone's dogs off. Here we go. In the window, the one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? I wonder if he is for sale. I think this is a different version because I don't remember this being it. But it's always good to hear new versions, you know. The window, the one with the waggly tail. Go. The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? I do hope the Ellie's for sale. Feel free to tell me off, Linda. Alexa, stop. Yeah, that's not the version I used to. It was a very old-fashioned version. But yeah, that seems to be like a kid's version. So, I'll have to do a bit of research on that because I remember it being like a really old-fashioned one. But there is another one that we'll play, and it's called When They Caught Him Puppy Love. Alexa, play Puppy Love.
Shuffling Puppy Love and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play Donny Osborne's Puppy Loves.
Puppy Love and similar songs on Amazon Music.
You're not going, are you? Oh yeah, lovely. Here we go. Here we go. And they called it Puppy Love. This is really not my... I'm really not interested in this music, but... Puppy Love. This must have been when he was a kid, because he sounds very young when he's singing it, so his voice wouldn't have broke by then. Sounds like in his 20s in this. Oh my god, I'm picking the thing off here. Yeah. Word of advice, don't drag it, because I've just heard like a hole in it, but I can cover that. I cry each night, my tears for you. My tears are all in vain. I'll hope and I'll pray that maybe someday you'll be back in my arms once again. I know this song in years. My mum used to always play it. Help me please. Up above. puppy love. Oh, help me please. Up above. I don't want to go too far down. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we'll leave that there because otherwise we're going to go right down. Yeah, so if you want to know what this is called, it's called Donny Osborne Puppy Love. You see how I tried to get songs for the theme I'm doing? Makes it a bit more fun when you get to sing. Not many creators will sing in their videos, but I'm always singing. Like, I'd like to see some other channels doing singing and stuff, but Alexa, what is the weather forecast today, please, love?
In Braintree, it's 7 degrees Celsius with showers. Today, you can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 7 degrees and a low of 0 degrees.
Alexa, stop. She's playing some sort of music behind. For the first time, I'm actually glad that we've got some showers because it has been a fair few nice days with, nice weather. But the flowers in the wild, the flowers all along the streets and stuff, they do need a bit of a drink. So, they need to be watered and otherwise they'll dry up, so plus the grass needs to be watered so it can grow. And there was one time, where my nan lives, oh my god, like, it's like a blind spot for cars because, like, all the grass was, like, grown up and, like, level with the post of what the street name was called. And I spoke to the council about it and I said, look, this needs to be cut because, like, there's wildlife that is gonna be, like, nesting in here. So you need to sort it. And they said, oh, it'll be done next week, and it didn't. It took them like 4 weeks to get done. So, yeah, not good, is it? Very, very poor excuse, that. I think that was a very poor excuse. So, yeah. Now, I have been playing on Just Play, and today they're doing a challenge where you can get a little bit of a bonus, but apparently you've got to do so many challenges, and I've done nearly every challenge, but I cannot get my head around how the hell you play solitaire, because 1 minute the A card is on the top deck, then you've got to put like 10, 9, 8, 7, so I don't know how in the world you do it. I've tried moving it here, it won't let me move it there because it's the wrong column. I can't get my head around how you play it, but it said I have to do 2 levels. I've done for 1 level, didn't even know I passed the level. And I really don't know how you play it. So I think I'm probably going to lose it because it only... Oh, no. No, this can't be happening. Oh, no. We've been doing all number 4. Oh man, how the hell have I done that? Why? Okay, let's do it. Look, we've got to be so careful here because as I picked it up over there, it scuffed it. So, oh my god, like, how in the world have I got this so wrong? Well, yeah, so anyway, I've been playing Just Play, and last night I got to £1.49. And so I ordered some malted milk biscuits, and they're coming tomorrow. And then I ordered, I've been trying out these new drinks, which I'll show you in a minute. I just want to sort out this kerfuffle that we've got here. So I reckon they're wrong as well. Yeah, this is what sets me back in trying to get a session completed now, because I've now got to spend time sorting out all this palaver. I love that word, palaver. But yeah, it's time I think of Palaver, I think of that song which is called Paloma, and it's Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky, Una Paloma Blanca, la 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 la, but no one can help my freedom away. Once I left my salsa music, la 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 la. Well, I'll tell you what, Paul, it's not really a dog song, but I'm going to show you what Paloma Blanca is. Alexa, play Paloma Blanca.
Paloma Blanca and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and on the mountain, just a bluebird on his way. Oh, it's a new boy, it's a new boy, and there's so much fun to do. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Na na, on the mountain, and there's something nice to eat, with lots of jam and cakes and donuts, and I'm making the lyrics up. I think this is instrumental. Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky, Una Paloma Blanca. Oh my god, I've really scuffed this up, ain't I? Fuck's sake. Oh, what is going on? This is terrible. Sun shines on the mountains, la 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 la. Oh, it's a new day, a new day, in the sun. Oh my god. Send some music. I've not heard this in a while, so forgive me if I've got the lyrics wrong. Now, let's get number 5 done. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Oh, pretty bubbles of fire, but no one can take my freedom away. Oh, it's a bit of a fun session, isn't it? I don't know how we've got from barking dogs to Paloma Blanca, but point. I love the way he does that. Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una Paloma Blanca. Oh, pretty bubbles of fly, but no one to take my freedom away. 'Cause no one can take my freedom away. It's just it's a song that makes you want to get up and dance on your feet. It's just like a really drivey song. Una Paloma Blanca, oh, with a bubble of light. Oh, pretty bubbles of fly, but no one can take my freedom away. La la la. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, moving on. That is Paloma Blanca. Alexa, stop. That was a really fun song. Do you know, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to play it again. Alexa, repeat. And then we
Sorry,
really must.
There is nothing for me to repeat.
Yes, there is, woman. Alexa, repeat, please.
Sorry, there is nothing for me to repeat.
Do you know what? Forget it. yeah, let's just go into whip and chat. But yeah, so I was a bit concerned because this seems to be a different colour from over here. So I don't know what's going on with that, because you would have thought the whiskers would be the same. I think they're whiskers. But it seems to have come up a little bit lighter. So right, let's get into this drink. So anyway, I've been trying these new drinks on Amazon, right? And they've got loads of different colour, loads of different flavours. So you've got like bubblegum, birthday cake, candy floss, Minions. The Minions one is really nice. It's like a banana fizzy drink. And the latest one I've got to try is called this, which is called, and these are only £1 at the moment, Candy Cane Rocket Ice Lolly. It's a drink with 0 sugar, so that's really good for you. But it's absolutely fantastic. You know, it's a nice sugary, refreshing drink. Rocket Ice Lolly there. And talking of which, I'll have some. Let's do a bit of ASMR already. I don't know if it'll pick it up. I don't think it did. Oh, I was going to do, as it's pouring out the, because a lot of ASMR artists, they've got these like water bottle things and they tip it up and it goes like that. It's so good to listen to. The best one is listening to Spray when they do haircuts. Oh, I love haircut ASMR. Or when they're doing like whispering, like they'll do like mouth sounds and whisper, and but the hell can be all sorts of different things. We've got people that do nerve cranial exams. So brilliant at what they do, and definitely cranial exams and haircuts are so the best. They are the best ones. So yeah, I didn't even know what ASMR was until like I started seeing it on TikTok, and then I was like, okay, wow, this is something new. And I actually have an ASMR channel. So yeah. Now what was I going to talk about? Yeah, so I got that with the pound of the drink. Now apparently on the news today we have a bit of a problem. Oh, we have got some ones. Okay, stay right there. We're going backtrack here. Wow, I thought I didn't have any. Apparently there's this hawk bird in Flemmisworth or Flemsway or Flemsherm Farnham. I can't remember what it's called, but it was something like Fareham or Farnham, something like that. And apparently this hawk has been going down attacking people, like barging them in the head. And apparently people have reported that some people have had their hats took. So the hawk is coming down, taking the hat off the person's head and running off with it. So imagine like walking down the street and then you're just like thumped in the back of the head with a bloody bird. Like, so this bird has, you know, just come down. And when my granddad was alive, we had this occasion where we had, I don't think it was a hawk as such, but it was some sort of eagle thing. And I think they call it a spray hawk or something like that. And this bird started to go on the shed, and we was like, oh no, because we have a lot of starlings that come in my nan's garden, and you know, we'll put the bread out or the bird seeds, because we have like a bird table there, and they'll just like come and take them off my nan's bird table. And one day the starlings were out, and this hawk was just appeared from nowhere trying to get and attack one of the starlings. So we had to go out there as soon as we saw it, sort of like bang on the window to try and get it to go away. And then my granddad went out there to try and scare it off, because it will, I think it will just eat anything. But yeah, it was scary because, you know, it's not much, it's not like a caged bird like a budgie. You've got to try and help it, but it's in the wild, so it's even harder. So luckily we got out there in time, and then one day we had a bloody cat crawl over the top of the shed, and I don't know how it got in the garden, because there's bushes up the fence, all round the fence, so God knows how it got in there. But he was trying to get one of the birds as well, because with cats, they'll sit, if they see like a bird, they'll sit in the bush, they'll sit and watch the bush, and then they'll pounce into the bush. They're terrible for climbing Christmas trees. because for some reason they climb it in the tree and sit on the branch. So yeah, it was quite scary. So yeah, so apparently this is Farmsworth or somewhere, Flenham, something like that. And apparently it's in Hertfordshire where this place is. So yeah, so that's interesting. Now this is going to be a bit tricky because I have accidentally scuffed a bit of this. Now we had the same problem in that cow that we did, so I'm hoping there's enough stick, because as you can see we can cover that quite easily, so that's why I'm not too fussed. That bit might be a bit of an issue because that's quite a deeper hole. That's actually gone a little bit further in, so that's okay, we can work with that, but I'll have to put some sealer on it. As I say, this is incredibly weak stuff, so whatever they put on here doesn't seem to stay on there very much. And yeah, it doesn't seem to stick well, so I wonder if there's a way we can sort of press it down further, but I'm not really sure what to use. Because some people will iron the back of canvases very carefully to get out the wrinkles out. I've never tried that before, but yeah, so yeah, so that's that. What's else on my list to talk about? Whip and chat. Oh yes, Mrs. Spratt. I'm so glad that I entertain you, Sharon, on here. There's a lady called Sharon Bohr, and she says that I entertain her. So I'm not making this up. In Waterloo Road last night, I was sitting there and I was halfway through watching Linda's channel, and she was saying something about that man that climbed up, because there was this guy that climbed up Big Ben, which is technically the Elizabeth Tower, because he was protesting about something. And I just got through about halfway, and then it on the TV it went da na 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 na, and I thought, oh my god, Waterloo Road's on. Now I was planning to watch it on catch up, but I thought, oh, do you know what, fuck it, let's pause Linda's and we'll just watch Waterloo Road and then pick it back up again on Linda's channel. And apparently Mrs. Spratt, I can't actually remember if is it Scrat or Sprat? I mean, it's a bit of an unusual name, isn't it? Mrs. Spratt. Well, anyway, apparently she's now been fired because Mrs. Drake, if anyone's not seen it, then now's the time to leave the room. Thank you. Now, yeah, apparently Mrs. Drake, I think it was her first day back from when she got attacked by that student's mum. And she came back and there was a lot of complaints against Luca or something, because apparently she wasn't supposed to be sign teaching, like, because Luca has to do sign language, and he wasn't supposed to be she wasn't supposed to be talking to him in sign language because she's not qualified or something. And she was trying to get hold of this woman called Chantel, because she could see that Libby and I can't remember her boyfriend's name, were like, it came across like quite controlling apparently. And apparently Mrs. Drake comes back, finds out all this thing going on with Libby and whatever her boyfriend's called, and she was only trying to help her, you know, because when it was Libby's birthday, the guy went out, and at one point they were arguing and he smashed the phone, and Mrs. Drake fired her. Now the normal procedure is you just don't go to a dismissal, you go through there's a channel you go through, and you go through suspension, do a full review of what's happened, and then invite the person back, like the teacher or the employee back. Well, she, for some apparent reason, just fired her, and so she was packing up her box ready to take home. And then one of the other teachers, I think his name's Joe, he came in and said, look, I think you should have give a suspension first, because that's the procedure. and he recommended counselling for Mrs. Drake because she should have gone through counselling through Mrs. Drake. No, Mrs. Drake should have gone for counselling, and then I think Mrs. Drake decided that she was a bit too harsh, and then went back to see Amy and say, look, you know, we can give you suspension and then invite you back. But Amy was like, she didn't want none of that, and she was like, no thanks. So yeah, I'm not really sure why she didn't want the job back. So yeah, we're not going to see Mrs. Drake anymore. But she's, if you don't know who I'm referring to, it's the lady with the red hair in the programme. Very beautiful hair. It's dark red, and I think she's had purple and green at one point in the show. So, well, this is definitely a change. Look at this, dark black, and this is a red that we're putting on now. Blimey. Okay, interesting. This is very interesting, because that would chuck me right off. I'll be like, why have I got red drills on a black backing? But it is correct. So yeah, so I was really upset, really. I quite like Mrs. Spratt. You know, she was a keen player in there. And what's that woman's, is it Cora or Carla? No, Coral. She's married that, well, she's supposed to be having a kid with, is it Neil? She's sort of upped it. I think she's the assistant head now. And it just seems like we're losing all the best ones. But I was a bit concerned whether Dante would be coming back, and he seems to have cropped up in the last episode, so he seems to be back. And then we've got Schumacher Weaver, who is dating Billy's girlfriend, I think it was, called Agnes, was it? And no, I'm not referring to Mrs. Brown Boys. Oh, that is one of the shows I love watching at Christmas. The Christmas specials are great. And what's nice about the show is where most shows, they don't really show you where the crew are. Mrs. Brown Boys, it's like there's a set there, a set there, a set there, and she moves between the rooms, and you get, at the end they all bow, and then you see the they all bow, and then you see the cameraman and the audience, because behind the cameras they've got the audience there. So there was a scene once where a car came through her kitchen, but you could see it was rigged because where the wall's there, it sort of split in two. So yeah, but yeah, it's I think we're losing all the best teachers, really. So that was that. Done. How much is the doggy in the window? I've done puppy love. I've done the drink. I've done that. So the next thing was, yes. So the last thing I want to talk about is, finally, Ukraine has agreed to a ceasefire. So I think we should now be hearing less of that war now, hopefully. Because for the last 2 years, all we've heard about is the war in Ukraine, and it's so annoying hearing the same stuff over and over. But they've also been saying that apparently this oil ship has collided, and one of the other ships, all 30 people were accounted for. I think it was 30 people. But apparently it burst in, this other ship collided with an oil tanker, and there's been a massive fire on the oil tanker. But apparently they were sort of like connected, and then the tugboats have sort of separated them, but this oil one has got a massive hole in it. So how the hell it's staying afloat in water, I don't know, because normally when a ship has water in it, it will start to sink, but this one don't seem to be doing that. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So yes, that's me caught up today. Lovely jubbly. So that's that. And then what's on this evening? Well, probably EastEnders, because I've actually started catching up now, so I tend to like do a lot more catch up on iPlayer than I do like watching it when it comes on TV, because when it's on TV you've got to hang around waiting for it to come on air, whereas the iPlayer, you seem to get it before it goes on TV. Now, apparently this week Britain's Got Talent has been cancelled, so I don't know what the situation is going on with that. Now, when you see this video, it'll be Monday, so that would have already gone. But you know, I talk as I think as I talk. So, yeah, apparently we've got no Britain's Got Talent this week. And then it was on the news that Manchester United want to, something to do with, they want to build another stadium because the old one's got a leak through the roof. And it was funny because when they put it on the news, you could see that it gushing all in the roof and swamping all the seats. And yeah, so apparently it can take 5 years. They want to do it like Butlins with, you know, like them white tent things that Butlins have. And then apparently they're going to think about taking the old one down, but it's going to take 5 years. But they're also saying that Manchester United are in debt. Now, how the hell can a football company be in debt? And then I think when the news asked the owner how they're going to fund it, they said the owner was saying something like private investments and stuff. So, wow, interesting, isn't it? So, yeah. I'm going to do this little sliver here and then I'm going to have a bit of my drink. Yesterday I was so happy because I have done quite a lot of completion videos. I mean completions for March. February was so, like, I had so much on, and March is a little bit more relaxed, so I've managed to get through more projects. I've got another 3 team orders coming, so can't wait to get them. And these ones are really colourful. So, yeah, I'm just going to get number 5. See, I can't resist. I have to keep doing more. So, let's just get a bit more. There's one there. And then we want one just there. Lovely. Yeah, I think that drill there is going to struggle. But you can see, I'm not... That's why I wasn't that fussed when it scuffed it. I weren't fussed because I knew that the drill would cover it. And to be fair, from a distance, it doesn't even look like it's been scuffed. So, right, a little bit more of this lovely rocket ice lolly. Again, you can get these on Amazon. They're about £1. So, yeah, and there's loads of different flavours. Oh, lovely. I mean, it'd be, you know, nicer in the fridge. But what's even nicer is I didn't have to pay for it because I play Just Play. Like, if you've got an Android phone, you just download the app. Like, the amount of free stuff I can get through that app. Because what you do is you play games and then you get like vouchers that, or you can actually send it to PayPal, but with PayPal you've got like a £2 minimum, so about 3 hours. You have to wait like every 3 hours, because once you finish the session you've got to wait another 3 hours to get more. And obviously if you play less, then you've got to, like, you're not going to get much. But the key is to play more, and the key, do not skip the adverts, because I was doing that and I was skipping the adverts and I was like, why am I getting such low amounts? Well, it turns out that the adverts is the bit that gets you the more vouchers, because obviously Just Play must get a commission for us watching the vouchers and testing the games, and that's probably how they pay us. So they probably get a commission from the developer of the game and then they pass it on to us, I suppose. But sort of make you wonder, how do they, like, if they're a company, how are they making money if they're doing games for free? You know, it's, unless it's the, you know, they're getting some sort of commission. But yeah, so, but yeah, so be doing EastEnders. I've got some nice jammy donuts today. I've got into the vibe of getting donuts again, and I think, oh, I so need to stop doing that. I went off donuts about a year ago because they're just so fattening and they're caked in sugar, which is really not good for you. And yeah, I keep buying bloody donuts now. I keep buying cakes and bloody boxes of cakes as well. It's so annoying. It's nice in Sainsbury's because they do, like, apple turnovers in bags, and their bakery section seems to be a hell of a lot bigger than Tesco's. So you've got like they were reducing all like their cream cakes, chocolate eclairs, but everyone was like because everyone was like trying to wait for them to reduce it. And you know what it's like in Tesco, like everyone's waiting, they bring out the reduced section and they're like, they put it there and like everyone's buying them, you know. I actually did that once. I went to the reduced section, didn't really need anything from there, but I just thought, well, take a browse, see if they've got anything there. And they had this massive apple pie, literally 61p, like, oh, so good. And oh my god, it was the best apple pie ever. It's actually better than Mr. Kipling. So yeah, oh my god, yeah, so it was a lot more better really. Yeah, and then once I do that, I'll probably watch EastEnders, have dinner. I've got spaghetti bolognese today, one of my favourites. It's so funny because like as a kid I never used to like spaghetti bolognese. It was boring. Like my parents would do the same dish every Sunday and I got so fed up with it, but over the years my taste buds have changed and I now like can't stop eating it. It's weird, isn't it? Like when you're younger and you don't like a certain food, but then as you get older you then like it. Number 3, what have I done with that? 3 is the magic number. 55, na, 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 na. What is the answer, Marta? No, it's 8, you know it's 9. It's 9. That's the magic number. Well, we will be soon moving our way onto the body of Dylan. This has been a really lovely project to do. And Linda commented today, apparently America don't get these bags. So that's interesting. Because that was one of the things Linda was saying in her video last night when that guy climbed up the tower. She was saying that she would like to try some of the shops that I've got over here. And it's vice versa. I mean, I would love to try Target. Walmart just seems like a really good company. Definitely would love to try Hobby Lobby because that looks like a really fun store. I suppose Hobby Lobby is like what we would call the range. It's like a bit of everything. So explain to me, Linda, what is Hobby Lobby? Like, do they do everything? Is it just like household items? Is it like furniture? Because Hobby Lobby sounds like a craft store, so yeah. Oh, why am I doing number 6? I need to do, I've been kitting up Paul. You know, the custom, I've been kitting it up today because I have been debating whether to keep it or not, and I thought, you know what, I've paid out for it, let's give it a go and just see how it turns out. We know that the face is going to look like distorted, but we're just going to have to work with it and see how it turns out. The hands have like not come out very well either, so we will have to see how it turns out. Because as I said, in here, the only bit we're going to have a problem with is that, because it is so like, you know, it's so sort of like splattered and yeah, it looks like it's just been squashed. So what we're going to have to do is just see what we can do. It's not going to look, it's definitely not going to look like a face, but you know, it is what it is. I'd rather do it and then, rather than just like bin it and just lose my money down the drain. So yeah, right, that's number 8 done. I'm just going to put one there because that's bugging me, that one. Okay, lovely. Look at that, pink drills for a pink tray. What have I done? Number 6, is it here? Why is it you always have to go to the bottom of the queue to get them? Yeah, what's that, number 6? Okay. Cool. Number 6. Daddy, daddy, cool. Have you ever heard that song? See, I think of a word and then I think of the song that goes with it. I really want to go up to Morden, see all the boats again on the promenade, because they've got a really like they've got like this hut thing you can see. It's like a gazebo, but apparently there's this thing about the Queen Mother. I think she opened Maldron, I'm not sure, but there's this stone thing in the promenade under this gazebo thing, and I might get a picture of that to show you when I go, but God knows when that'll be, because there's not a train line. There used to be, and they dug it up, and somewhere in Maldron there is a piece of the old track still there. It's like a monument thing, so like a memory of it. And as I've said many occasions, there's been talks about bringing it back, and it's going to cost too much, and because the station used to go up to Rain, and then they were talking about taking it up to Stansted Airport. What I'm really looking forward to is getting on that station at Chelmsford called Booley, because what they've done, there used to only be one station to get into Chelmsford, which is the main Chelmsford train station. But what they're doing is they're building another station near Springfield, I think it is, called Booley. You know where like the big raw mouse sorting centre is? That's where it's sort of near, and it's to stop congestion when there's like rush hour and stuff. So I think it's something we need, because like the amount of times I've tried to get to there and I've had to use a bus to get there, so it is definitely something we need. So I wonder if they've got any ETA on that. Alexa, when is Booley train station, Chelmsford, opening?
There is a place called Chelmsford Railway Station on Duke Street in Chelmsford. It is open 24 hours today.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, when is the new train station opening, Chelmsford?
There is a place called Chelmsford
Okay,
Railway
Alexa,
Station
stop.
on Duke Street.
But there is a new one, you'll have to Google it, but it's called Booley or something. Boolia? It can't be Boolia because, or Booley, something like that. I don't know why you would call it Booley, but is there a link to a Booley shop in Chelmsford? I don't know, but Booley, I mean, like, why have they done this? Just so annoying this is. What is going on? Okay, that jewel's not supposed to be there. Didn't think it did, but it is. And last Sunday I watched the first episode of The Durrells. I've managed to find it now on Netflix, so I have to pay for it, but it's safe. Can you imagine like Amazon Prime Video having to pay for each individual episode, whereas I can get the whole series on Netflix? But be careful with Netflix, because I always used to think that you can, you know, all the programs stay on there forever, but they don't. They stay on there and then they take them off to free up room for other ones. So if there's a film you want to watch on Netflix, get there fast, because it could only be on Netflix for a short while. Because I wanted to watch a series like that, and one day it weren't available, and they said it goes in like 6 or 7 days. And also, when you watch a program on Netflix, if you've paused it, sometimes you get an email going, continue watching your program. So it's like they know what you're watching, sort of thing. And I was like, how in the world did they know that I was watching The Crown? But yeah, so I mean, to be fair, I've been using the this is wrong again, isn't it? What is going on with me today? No, that is right. See, once I do one, I have to go back and check the rest, because I feel like I've put the rest down wrong as well. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Something to do with Netflix. Oh yes, I paid for the one $5.99. I'm not giving them any more than that. I think $12.99 is absolutely ridiculous. But I pay for the $5.99 option, and to be fair with you, they say that there's adverts in it, and I don't think I had a single advert through watching the Durrells episode 1. I think I had, like, I can't actually recall seeing an advert, so Yeah. Disney's done that as well. They've introduced like a package where you get adverts as well, which I think is ridiculous. Like, why do you have to have adverts? No one wants to watch a film with bloody adverts through it. Like, if you went to Cineworld, you wouldn't watch adverts through the film, would you? So I hate going to the cinema because you're trying to watch a film and there's people rattling bags and eating their popcorn and stuff. I can't stand that. So I tend to, like, if there's a film I want to watch at the cinema, I just wait for it to come out on DVD or you know, Netflix, Disney, something like that. I really want to see that Mufasa film, and my mum does as well. And I'm waiting for it to come on to. It looks like it's going to go to Disney or Prime Video, because with my Fire TV stick, I can press a button and go open up YouTube, and it will open it for me. But I think they're gonna be. It looks like it's probably gonna go to Disney Prime Video, because it says that the title's not available yet, but when you search for it, it comes up. So, yeah. Oh, where's number 8? Number 8. It's under here. These colours are ever so similar, like. So, you see my pain. So I reckon another sort of 4 or 5 days on this. I reckon by the end of next week we'll have this done. Sorry, the end of this week. I keep forgetting you're going to see this video on Monday. Yeah, it will be done, I reckon. It's looking absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So Linda, going back to the bags, would you like to try doing like diamond painting bags? I don't mind them, but I've seen, as I say the other day, I've seen the strawberry bag, I've seen the lemon bag, but bags are not really my thing. But I'm only doing them because it's something that I've always wanted to try. Seeing how weak they are when we had that bit that was flapping up here, I don't really use bags. I mean, if I go shopping, I use my rucksack, and only time I'll ever get a bag is if I've like underestimated how much room I've got in my rucksack, and then I might get a bag. But even with shops these days, like years ago we didn't have to pay for bags, and now every time we want a shopping bag in this country, we've got to pay for the bag. So it's just ridiculous, really. So yeah, okay, so that's that. So we need 6. Oh, what's going on with this? More wax. Quick wax. Now, Linda was saying something about she's going to be doing Harry Potter in June, so it's nice to see that. I wanted to get some more of them craft buddy, you know, them buddy things that they call buddies, because the only one I've got is Harry Potter, and I really want to get the Hagrid, definitely Hermione and Ron, and I think they've got Albus Dumbledore as well, so I want to get some of them. Get the collection. You've got to have the, if you're collecting, if there's a collection of diamond paintings and it goes in that collection, you've got to have the collection. Like, you have to be a completionist. But yeah, it's just like, you've got to have it. So yeah, the next big thing, what's coming up, I think it's probably, obviously we got Red Nose Day the 21st, that's the next engagement sort of thing. And then after that, it's what, Easter? There's not really a lot happening through May, apart from the Chelsea Flowers show that I watch. June, not really a lot happening, is there really? It's summer. By then, Britain's Got Talent would have been finished, so I can't see much happening really. Yeah. So that'd be it really. So we don't know. And then one of the companies, I was ringing up I emailed one of the companies I shop with, and I said I need to make a payment because I can't seem to do it through the system is like not allowing me to pay. And they said, oh, we can't do it over the phone. So we can't. I said, is there any chance you could phone, or like I could ring you or you phone me, so that I can pay it? And she said, apparently customer service don't ring up, or we don't accept phone calls. Well, how am I supposed to pay it then? And then she said, oh, we've got to pass this over to someone else and they'll ring you tomorrow. And okay. And I was like, but if you're in the customer service centre, then surely your job is to respond to letters, respond to emails, respond to calls. I don't understand that. How can you work in customer service yet you're not allowed to use the phone? Or you don't do phones? I find that a bit weird, but I don't know why I'm getting a number 6. That's why I need it. Okay, lovely. So, oh, hang on. We've gone a bit pear-shaped here. Sorry, let's backtrack a minute. This video is Thursdays, of course. Yes, it's Wednesday today, isn't it? For some reason, I keep thinking it's Friday, and it's not Friday. So ignore that. You're going to see this Thursday. You will not see the Whip and Chat Monday because that's an unboxing. So yeah, apologies. This is Thursday's video. So in that case, Britain's Got Talent will make sense. It's not on this week, apparently. So annoying on Facebook though, because they put it on, oh, Britain's Got Talent's been cancelled, and they make it sound like the whole series been cancelled. And that's what I said about clickbait. They word it in such a way that it makes you, because clickbait, what it is they draw your attention by a certain word or something so that you click on it and open the thing. And that is what scammers seem to do a lot. Because I could does anyone else keep getting random emails going, can we talk? Or your McAfee is expired. Or your PayPal invoice is due. And I'm like, go away. Like, they must have a very boring life sitting there behind a screen, like just typing all these like stupid links and stuff, you know. It irritates me. So yeah, but yeah, it's half the time I think, is this clickbait? Is it real? And then when I click on the link, I don't actually trust Facebook, so then I have to Google it to actually verify if it is actually like true, like saying like is cancelled and that. I can't see the whole series being cancelled when they've only just like bring it out, like hello. So yeah, I don't understand that. I think that is rubbish, absolute rubbish. What they say on Facebook. I'm actually getting like fed up with Facebook because all you keep seeing is like crap. It's just crap, isn't it? Like there's videos of like AI crap, you know, with these new foods that are supposed to be coming out, and none of it's true. So you know, you're going to the shop thinking, oh, where is it? And it's some made up crap. So yes. Okay, number 2. So we're going to end this session on this one. That's number 4. We have done quite a good session. We've done a bit of filling, we've done a bit of repair work with this. See from here, I can't even see where it is. There's a little bit of white bleed there, but that's not a problem. And when I say bleed, it means like, what light bleed means that there's light coming through when it shouldn't be. So yeah, that is that, guys. So that means Tuesday, when you next see the Whip and Chat, we'll be hopefully on to the body section, get his tongue all sorted out, and yeah, it should be done and on to the next project. But look at that, isn't that looking gorgeous? It's so nice. And yeah, we've only really got this now to do now, so I definitely need to get some more ones because we're going to be needing them now. But I like what they've done. What they've done is they've used two different sides to use the darker colours and bring that light into the middle bit. So I hope it just doesn't look too light, because it's a careful balance. You don't want it looking too light, because I feel like this section would be like, you know, that very first tiger painting that we did of Hobie, where it was so light. But we'll have to wait and see what happens on that. So that is that, and we will need that next time. I will probably give that a trim up there, because we don't need that now. So what we'll do quickly is just give that a roll, just flatten that down as much as possible. I always tend to use a rubber roller when I'm doing this one. I only use hard if it's like it needs a bit more, you know. I tend to use a rubber roller, it's a lot more better. But that's what it's looking like. Dylan the dog, people, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you like fizzy drinks, don't forget to order these on Amazon. They've got loads of different flavours, even a Morty, that program called Morty one. There's a green one, sparkling green. They've got a toffee apple as well, but it's out of stock, and it has been for quite some time. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, always tap that notification bell so that you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And I will see you next time for another whip and chat session. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.